Hi. Hi, I'm Dom, the BCBA mom, and welcome back to my channel. So today, I haven't done this in a while. Today, I'm going to bring you along for a day in the life. Because today is going to be such an interesting day for a BCBA. But I feel like today is a great way to encompass like all of the things that I do on a regular basis. I just so happen to be doing many of those things today, so I figured why not take you along. Okay, so as I mentioned, today is jam-packed. I'm sitting right now in my home office just looking at my schedule so I know like where to start, how to start, and how long it's gonna take me to get there. Okay, so I write my schedule down in many different places. Like right here, I have a hard copy, one of these really large calendars, because I like to see my month. Then I have it on my phone. I have it in my computer. I like to look at it at multiple different places, so I don't forget anything. I've already dropped off my kids. Bye. For the morning, I drop them off to school, then I come back and I look at my calendar, and then I get dressed and I get ready for my day. Who don't know, we welcomed a new addition to the family. I just had a baby girl. Her name is Grace. So just a side note, when I drop my kids off, I just like to be comfortable, but chic. I can't go to the drop off with my bonnet on and my pajamas on, but I may be able to keep like some cute sweats on, Then I come home and then I get dressed for client that I'm seeing. If I'm seeing adults, I may dress differently than if I'm going to a staffing or an IEP, or I may dress differently if I'm going to be out in the community. So that will determine what I wear. Okay. So the first thing I'm doing, I'm just looking through my schedule, and the first thing I have to do is do a SILA visit. A lot of my clientele, I work with adults, so they live in SILA homes or group homes. So I'm going to visit my clients that live in a group home, and I'm gonna hang with them for a little bit. And the next thing I have to do is run back to the office. A student reached out to me, I believe an ABA student reached out to me. I get a lot of emails or direct messages from ABA students. I want to bring you guys along for that interview, and I want to highlight her a little bit because I thought she was so bold for just reaching out. So I'm going to share a little bit about that. At 5:30, I have group supervision. So as I mentioned in a previous video, I do provide remote supervision. And after that, as if that's not enough, after that, Latin infused sushi restaurant. So she invited my sister and I, who's also an influencer, to come out to her restaurant to have this wonderful experience and to create a video review of her restaurant. It's gonna be a jam-packed day, but I'm definitely gonna take you along with me. Oh my goodness. It is snowing for real outside. Okay. So I'm just done. I just finished my first appointment. My first appointment was more of a self-care appointment. And now I am heading to see my first clients. And I'll take you along with me. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know about you, but as a BCBA, I spend a lot of time in my car. I don't have to drive every day, but the days that I do go out and see clients, I do find myself having a long commute. So some things I do to mitigate like the exhaustion or just the boredom that I experience when I'm in my car a lot. It was very important for me to get a double sunroof. I don't know if you guys can see, this goes all the way back, just so because I'm stuck in a car I can still get a little bit of sunlight. Even though it's not sunny today, it is snowing. I also stack my car with lots of snacks. As you may know, as BCBAs or RBTs, we find ourselves eating a lot in the car, or sometimes we don't even eat at all because we have appointments after appointment after appointment. Sometimes we don't get to eat. So I keep waters, gum, snacks in my car a little easier. Sometimes I listen to podcasts. Sometimes I listen to music. If you have any like suggestions on what I can listen to during my long commute, some things that you listen to, either if it's ABA related or non-ABA related, please just put it in the comments, because your girl getting a little satiated with the radio music. If I were you, I'd say Simba. Bum, bum, bum.
No, we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Another thing that I can do in the car now is I can earn CEUs. Whether I am listening to a podcast and they have little code words at the end, there's an app that I can put the information in the notes. You download the app, all you have to do is listen to the CEU. So while we are having these long commutes, we can still be getting some work done, unless you don't want to work, unless this is your break, unless this is your chill time, and I get that. But I also understand that sometimes we got to make the day count. Okay, bye.
3 hours later.
Okay. Ouch. Okay, so I just finished my home visit. It went really, really well. When I tell you, those guys are the sweetest guys in America. But I want to pose a question to you. So one of my clients gave me a gift, right? And this is not uncommon. A lot of my clients, they are just so generous that they just want to give you gifts. So usually it's handmade, a drawing that they colored, or just something that's very, inexpensive. And they'll be like, "Oh, Dominique, I made this for you." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I really love it." But I don't feel comfortable taking gifts from clients. However, a lot of the clients that I work with, them trying to give me a gift is a sign of respect, is a sign that I have paired myself as a reinforcer and they like me. And not taking the gift, it can be considered rude or disrespectful. Comment below if you've experienced this, and how do you navigate when clients give you gifts or guardians give you gifts, and what's the largest gift you ever received? Yep. Stopping at the gas station. Am I the only one that I cringe at the gas station? Like, everything about it, getting out, being in the cold, touching the little nasty handles, the gas dripping on you, smelling like gas for the next 5 days. See, it's creepy. It's weird stuff going on right behind me. Y'all better keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. My gosh. Ugh. So first, I gotta start with the handstand. I finally made it to the office, and I cannot wait to give you a tour of my new space. Okay, a little background information. Ever since everyone was sheltered in place, working from home, doing all of this stuff, I got a little satiated. It was hard for me to have sessions and trainings and Zoom meetings when my kids were loud in the background. So I thought it was time for me to get an office space. So not only, I didn't just get any office space, I got a shared office space or like a common office space. The reason I got that is because I'm not in the office every day. Actually, I'm gonna give you the tour when I'm talking, walking tour. So as behavior analysts, we're not in the office every day, right? We're in the office, I don't know, just a few hours a day or just a few days a week because we are typically seeing clients. So I didn't want to have a physical space that I have to be every day. So what I do is I pay like a gym membership fee and I get to use this wonderful, beautiful space. Come over here with me. I get to drink and sip my coffee, right? And then we're walking. I shoot some of my content here for TikTok and Instagram, a YouTube video here, but most my remote supervision. Once again, I do provide remote supervision for BCBA students. So I needed a quiet place to do my remote supervision, to do CEU trainings. I just did a training with Study Notes ABA. I will link that in the notes as well if you want to check out that CEU. So pretty much I just needed a space to separate myself from home. It was a lot going on at home and I just needed a place, a space where I can be creative, where I can be free. Oh, okay. So the best part about this space is I don't only have to work in this location. So there are a bunch of these offices all over the Chicagoland area. So whenever I am seeing a client on the north side, I can go to the north side office. If I'm seeing a client on the west suburbs, then I can go to the west suburbs office. So this is very beneficial, I think, for BCBAs, entrepreneurs who work a lot in the community, different places, different spaces. This is a way that you are not tied down to one office, one location, and another reason.
The likelihood that behavior will occur again in the future. So that's why I did these in gold right here. So you think about it positive, you are adding something to the scenario in order to decrease the likelihood that a behavior will occur again in the future.
Of the behavior, I think that knowing the antecedent, knowing how to respond, is very, very important. So
oh my gosh, I am done for the day. They literally cut the lights out on me. Good night. But no, for real, done for the day. Now we have to head out to make our dinner reservations. So let's go.
You gon' hurt your back. Dragging on bags like that. Am I the only one that has a million bags everywhere I go?
I did bring my laptop. I did bring my laptop. I need it for the battery. All right, final stop of the day. Thank you for hanging with me all day long. We are on our way to, what's the name of the restaurant? Last one, ready? You ready? Okay, what's your food table? It's showing the spread, right? Too much? Well, maybe like turn the paper. This is good.
I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither. You got like a little fish over?
Yeah. I was not expecting it.
Okay, so that is the end of the day in the life of now I'm the BCBA mom. I'm here still enjoying all of this wonderful food. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button because we know it always gets better.